doesn't matter. You're not.
All right, so this is where we ended the last time. And this is where we'll start this time. A pretty straightforward result.
Hi, Richard.
This part, the d dx means take the derivative. Okay? We got a general result above, but if d dx means take the derivative, what is the derivative of 5x squared? 10x. Then this integral sign says work backwards. And if we go through the steps of working backwards, we add 1 to the exponent. So we had an x to the 1, now we'd have x squared, but then you divide by 2 at the same time, is this technique that we learned the other day, plus, every time you do the integral, plus c, so this just becomes 5x squared plus c. Notice what we started with.
10x dx.
No, even before that, 5x squared. Does it make sense that our answer has 5x squared? Because if you do the derivative and then you integrate, it's like multiplying by 2 and then dividing by 2. You get right back to where you started from. The difference here, though, is we still would have a possibility of a plus c because you integrated last. Because you did the derivative first and then integrated last, so you'd still have a plus c. What would happen? Yeah, it's going to just cancel out. And that's what this general result says here. If you do the derivative, integral of a derivative, you get what you started with, and then plus c. If you do it the other way, if you do the derivative after the integral, look what happens. Again, we'll do it step by step. d dx of, if I add 1 to the exponent, plus c. If I do the integral first, I'll have plus c first. And then when I integrate after that, then we get...
Wait, didn't you just do the integral?
Yeah, you did.
Oh, did I do the wrong way? Oh, yeah, I did the wrong way. No, we did the... Now we're doing the derivative.
Oh, that was the derivative.
The derivative
That's the integral.
This is... Now I'm doing the derivative of the integral, so I'm going to bring out the negative 2 in front. Yeah, everything's good. And the derivative of c will be 0. And when you simplify this, is that not what we got? But there would be no plus c in this one.
Is it minus 2, don't you have to do the chain?
Exactly. What is the point of doing all the work? The idea is if you see this happening, they just cancel each other out. The difference is here there is no plus c. The last question there was a plus c.
Why did you go from the integral, why did you go from the original to the derivative back to the original? Why did you do that?
Well, because if I'm doing order of operations and it says do brackets first, here's my brackets, right?
Yeah.
If inside the brackets it says integrate.
Oh, then you have to integrate that
Yeah.
one, and then you're basically just getting back to the original.
Exactly.
Plus c.
Getting back to where you were. Well, I had a plus c here, but when I do the derivative of this and the derivative of c, the derivative of c is 0. So there is no plus c in this case
Okay, I get it.
because we derived last. When we integrate last, there's always a plus c.